Later in this video, today breakfast, yeah, all would be a pepperoni sandwich filled with green salad, which consists of some spinach and kale mostly. And we've got our cup of coffee and night, like literally it was different people. And then I remember that how like in my life I did so like random different jobs. I remember when I was a room attendant cleaning. I remembered when I was a hospitality worker as Oira. And then I realized, because like in the anime, that's how I actually reconnected. So in the anime, the girl in the end, in the seventh life, she actually uses all of this knowledge for her advantage from different lives. And then I just remembered shit, because like I have actually novels that I'm working on to do with literally the characters doing things that I used to do. For example, I've got a horror novel I'm working on called The Room Attendant, and literally I like bring about characters that I met in real life. He's actually explaining what the waiter is doing, like in the fine dining, because I was in fine dining once, so I know how it feels like to actually how to carry 3 dishes, what to do, the napkins, how to put the napkins in each guest, stuff like that. Also, another thing is this: actually, the anime girl also was suppressed by her mother from reaching her aspirations because she had to be obedient. That's actually my whole life. I wanted to be a ballet dancer. I wanted to be an artist. I was stripped from my dreams because I was supposed to be I was 9 years old, but as I said, my life was destroyed ever since I was wearing the hijab. My whole freedom, my whole identity stripped away from me. I was killed. And I mean it literally. My identity was stripped away from me. No more dreams, no more ballet dancer, no more artist wannabe. Everything is just broken. Just everything, just my life has turned, all the colors were stripped away from me. That's why I've never been able to make my dream as a superstar. Oh my god, this is also, I just remembered in my room, locked away, always wrote song and sang to myself. By the way, growing up, singing and music was a sin. That's another thing that just make you see how brave I am, and how really fucking like, why is this channel that I'm showing you how brave I fucking am, and how crazy that I've overcome everything that was sin. Actually, everything that was feel better after talking to you. I always tell myself, why do I have like panic attacks? I'm supposed to feel better because I started this series, and as soon as I just talked to you, I just remember that I'm fine. It's just a matter of time. I just have to wait, and I'm so lucky to have you all by my side. My mother, the door of my room opened, and she's just like pointing, like with my sibling, and she was pointing at me, just like, look at this person, is crazy, and they're just like laughing. But the best revenge is to succeed. Past is the past. I can't change the past, but I can try to make the future the way I want it here in the present right now, the way I wish the future looks like. Like to a point, yeah, guys, you don't know, I still like have in the back of my head, one day I'll have enough money to take ballet dancing lessons even. That's how much like my dreams hurt, and I'm still hanging to them. Like I'm getting really old. These dreams that I've been deprived of, that I've lost just because, no reason, just because my parents hated me, hated their lives. It's not fair. That's why I want to, because I'm living this life, this one life, and it's very short. I want to make as many dreams as I can possible. I'm gonna get a place where I have my own studio to do art, and I have my own space to make dances, like with mirrors. It's just like a dream of mine since I was little. And I will have ballet classes, and I will have all the classes that I've never had, but only time will show. If I really needed that, it will happen. But as you can see, I want to really make up for all the lost time, and I'm never done. Always looking for a full moon. I've got to make a video and tell you all about the anime Looking for a Full Moon, and why I really resonate with it and relate to it. And at this point, I know my limit. When this happens, I can feel when I'm getting dizzy, and I can tell when my body is being pushed to the limit. So even though it saddens me that I can't work out as much as I want, I should really take care of myself. So I was like, but yeah, I'm a strong bitch and I can do it. Food time. I actually thought that I was going mad by starting this series, but I'm glad that people actually saw it in the positive way, because that's what I'm telling myself. That's actually very positive for somebody who's scared about the world, who had a very scary upbringing. They found solace, or they felt like this would be a good idea for them to move on, so they can get out of self-isolation and can move on. So slowly, one step at a time. I'm really hot lemon tea, It's the best thing I've ever done to myself. So relaxing, so chill. Hey, you're not feeling well, you're not hungry. When I literally told myself I am hungry, I am enjoying food. And what helps us well is actually to taste the food and be grateful that I can feed myself. Yeah, so this kind of little simple things that can help you program your brain and put you back on track, basically. Okay, let's start the video. Good morning, 4 p.m. God damn it. But at least I slept better. I'm still tired and like sleepy, but at least I slept enough. So I woke up and I was looking through my mail, as always, emails, and then I realized that I have a Star Now. I forgot that I have a Star Now account. If you do not know, Star Now is like a platform where you can find opportunities, like modeling opportunities, being featured in films or extras even, and stuff like that. Even like to be interviewed sometimes, or like for voice acting opportunities. But I have stopped. I forgot that I have stopped because I realized that I came back to hospitality at some point. So during lockdown, I was getting paid. Like, so on Star Now, there are opportunities where you can get paid. So I was actually being out there, like in front of the camera. I was like being in films featured, and I was featured in music videos as well. I don't know if you know the film Shada. I've forgotten about that. I was dancing in the background, which reminds me today, hopefully if I have money, I should go watch the film if it's still showing in the cinema here, because I need to go out. It's been ages, and on Mondays there's like a cinema called Cinema Nova. I only offer $10 ticket for movies, but anyhow, I'll see how that goes, if I have money, that is. So yeah, I'm back again. I reinstalled the app, and I'm just like, I was applying. I have forgotten, even my profile is old. I had to put on new pictures. I also have to tag my new music videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I can't believe that I have forgotten about it. It's literally Star Now called, and sometimes there are like applications as well for singing opportunities, and I have forgotten, man. What's wrong with me? But yeah, back to it. So yeah, Gobi project Superstar in 3 years. It's looking bright. I already forgotten about that. But yeah, I'm back with Star Now. As I said, I stopped because after lockdown I came back to hospitality, and due to depression I never had time. I've lost motivation and stopped looking for opportunities on Star Now. But I'm back right now. And another thing I want to talk about is, so today I already started the bookmancy, so I'm gonna continue that, of course, but I also want to put my other accessories on eBay. The accessories there, because I can't busk, the elevator's broken. I don't want to bore you with that again. If you do not know this story, you can watch my series, maybe at least the last episode, you may understand. But yes, I am back on track, and even maybe already ahead in the journey. So yeah, let's keep moving. And I'm hungry, let's eat. And the landlord didn't reply for my email regarding when would the elevator be fixed. Also, somebody on my artist Instagram have been liking my arts that I've been posting. Yay, thank you. Actually, I feel like I'm trying to sleep better. Like, this thing is not as defined. Yes, it's better. It's getting better, little by little. Apparently there's also a Ghibli animation film called The Boy and the Heron, and I watched the trailer and it looks fascinating. I love Ghibli movies. I love this kind of like ethereal vision they have. The the fantasy vibe is so beautiful. It has so my vibe. Like, if you see the paintings we am, it's so Ghibli like. I love it. Even like the storybook I'm writing for we am, it's like Ghibli vibe like. Anyway, I really want to watch that. I'll see if the Shaida film is not there. I think that might be my second option. So let's see. Sadly, it's only tomorrow, Tuesday, but I want to watch it today, Monday, because as I said, it's cheaper, and I only have $30 left. And tomorrow night apparently will be my payment. So I'll see. But I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna watch Poor Things, because I looked at the menu of the films and Shaida's not there. So I'm probably gonna watch Poor Things because it's been on my mind, and see how it goes. What the fuck, man, the session is sold out. Today breakfast, yeah, all would be a pepperoni sandwich filled with green salad, which consists of some spinach and kale mostly. And we've got our cup of coffee and you. I like how little by little I'm slowly getting out of my bubble. I can feel, why am I talking like this today? I just feel so happy. As you can see, slowly but surely I'm coming out of my bubble. Great, life is great. Always there's a seagull on the pole. Does anybody know what Hare Krishna means? I don't know if you're from Melbourne, Australia, but in Melbourne City you see this group always coming, passing through, making some music, dancing. I like it, but I don't understand what it means. I reckon it's just to do with peace and love. I don't know, it's very refreshing to see cultures. Like nowadays people have just been very modernized. It's cute. Makes people happy. It's supposed to be. Makes me happy and people like me. Anyway, if you know what Hare Krishna means, I don't know what it's not. Forget you can get yourself an artwork or a love letter, or even get yourself probably a unique accessories from my fashion brand. So if you follow the link below, you can go to my art website. Otherwise it can also take you to my fashion business website. You can get yourself something very interesting and fun. Otherwise I can make an art commission. That could be an Arabic art, calligraphy, or a portrait commission. So go have a look through my website. There are so many wonderful, colorful options, and don't forget to comment, like, or even share. It will help boost the algorithm and takes me to my dreams quicker. So recently my channel had been getting recommended for more and more people. That's what I'm realizing. So it helps if you comment, because people are getting involved more, which is great. So thank you for everybody who's getting involved, and as always, thank you for the new subs. Just came back doing groceries because the elevator broke, and so I had to go up the stairs carrying this fucking thing. It's so heavy. But yeah, that was alone a workout. This is the good part. I'm glad that I work out every day, because like I'm able to control my breathing, and I know how to basically with every step I was basically saving energy. But anyway, that's that. My apple basket is full again. Go me. So this is, as I said, my favorite ice cream. So always replace ice cream with healthy yogurt, flavored yogurt, to make do, and it tastes so much better, to be honest. And it's tasty, and it's a great replacement. It's full of protein. So let's have some spoons, shall we? A very random thought. Because I haven't been watching anime since so long, because I've been so busy, not like when I was younger. I stopped watching anime because I was busy surviving homelessness. And then I like stopped my connection with anime because I feel like they're childish. And then suddenly, like out of nowhere, I got recommended from a channel that's called Recapcon. Just like recommended a random video to do with a girl is reincarnated 7 times but forced to marry the man who killed her. I was just like intrigued about what is this anime, so I was watching the person narrate basically the summary of the anime, and it reminds me of something. So in the anime, is apparently the girl like dies 7 times, and with every time she's living in like a different life. She was like a maid in one of the lives. She was a medicine, I don't know what you call it, like a herbalist. She was a herbalist, and then she was in a knight. Like she was different people. And then I remember that how like in my life I did so like random different jobs. I remember when I was a room attendant cleaning. I remembered when I was a hospitality worker as Oira. And then I realized, because like in the anime, that's how I actually reconnected. So in the anime, the girl in the end, in the 7th life, she actually uses all of this knowledge for her advantage from different lives. And then I just remembered, shit, because like I have actually novels that I'm working on to do with literally the characters doing things that I used to do. For example, I've got a horror novel I'm working on called The Room Attendant, and literally I like bring about characters that I met in real life when I was a room attendant. I said like details about how the characters doing certain stuff, because like I know how life was like as room attendant. The other novel is called Adam in Mesopotamia. It's to do with a guy who works as a waiter, and then he becomes he gets lost in time and goes back in history, like in the Mesopotamian era, just for him to try to figure out the disappearance of his brother. It's a very strange story. I don't want to give spoilers. This is an interesting part. In each novel, I was like different people I know. I don't know, it's just crazy like how life made me do certain things just for me in future to write these novels. It's crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. You can always whatever you have knowledge with, you can always make do. You can always find ways to actually put the skills that you have into your dream job. That's what I'm trying to say. For me, as a writer, as well as an artist, writer-wise, that's how I found my solace. Like, because as a room attendant and a waiter, I was very depressed in those lives, and right now as a writer, it's very interesting. I just like you making use of these skills that I know. It's bizarre. Another thing is, was very fucking interesting. There's another novel I'm working on called Dear Matthew, and there's also a scene where a waiter comes, like in the fine dining restaurant, a waiter comes and like the person sitting, he's actually explaining what the waiter is doing, like in the fine dining, because I was in fine dining once, so I know how it feels like to actually, how to carry 3 dishes, what to do, the napkins, how to put the napkins in each guest, stuff like that. Life is fucking crazy, and I needed it for Dear Matthews, because Dear Matthews to do with the rich guy who, no, it's the opposite. A poor guy falls in love with a rich guy. So they're basically, I'm gonna tell you because it's exciting. It's about 2 ballroom dancers, 2 guys, a very like isolated, arrogant, and like introverted guy who's like never talking to anybody, live in his own apartment, but he's rich. And there's like the poor person, and in the story is like the poor person is like a student in a young age, a college student, and he is a ballroom dancer too, but he has to get tutoring from this other rich person, because this rich person is more professional in ballroom dancing. So basically he becomes his tutor, and they start to get closer. So the tutor is trying to teach this other guy how to become, because this other guy is so disorderly. He's like he's come from like a poor family, and he's like all over the shop. So basically he was, I don't want to spoil it, but like it was the job of this rich person to make this person become a gentleman. This is the story. So the whole story, Dear Matthew, is basically just this guy trying to learn from the rich guy how to be rich and dining and stuff. That's why the fine dining waiter part is why like the person is actually saying, oh, I saw this like fine dining waiter, he did this, he did that. But anyway, long story short, I can't wait to actually do it. But yeah, actually in the story, it's also like all my stories, novels, they have puzzles in them. Not puzzles, mystery in them. Yes, the mystery for the main character, who is this college boy, to solve about Matthew. Like a very like, it actually gets dark. Like it starts comedy and like romance as well, but it's actually dark. Like so many dark things has happened. There's like a dark secret about Matthew. The other one, Room Attendant, it's a horror novel. There's also a mystery for the main character to solve, because he gets stuck in a certain floor for him to like solve a mystery to do with a dead person, a real dead person, because like that's actually happened in a real hotel that is not to be haunted. So it's actually a story of, I'm not gonna give you spoilers, but yeah, that's how exciting it is. And as I said, again, it's the skills that I've gotten in life that I'm always put into my books, which is bizarre. There's also like, when I was a room attendant, there was a very bad manager. It's literally the same manager was in the book that I've put her in the book. The same name, Robin, and it was like the same kind of things that she said, the same kind of like behavior, and like how funny she was, and yeah, and how bad she also was to us, the room attendants. But yeah, that's that. And I can't wait to finish them. But yeah, I've got to finish one thing at a time. Right now it's Mency Artworks. Then I've got We Am book and artworks. I've finished artworks. We Am book, which is short stories. And then I've got the Art Scientist, which would be just pictures of artworks. This could be very quick. And then next I'm free to do all my other books. Fingers crossed that I'll be able to have so many interested people in my books and get a literary agent, because apparently if you self-publish, it's really hard for literary agent to approve your books. I'll see how that goes, but who knows? Like, this is the thing, when I went to Busk, imagine all of my books. Oh my god, how happy. Like, all of my books, and people will come and just like look through my books and be like, oh, I want to buy that. And I'm like, yeah, you can go on my website and buy that. Yeah, until then, the fucking elevator have to be fixed. It's still out of service. Meanwhile, I'm gonna finish on the other project that I can finish at home. And I can't wait to start writing again. It's been a while, I'm busy on art. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, because as you can see, I was very excited, and hope that you also find these stories very interesting. Also, another thing is this, actually, the anime girl. also was suppressed by her mother from reaching her aspirations because she had to be obedient. That's literally my whole life. I wanted to be a ballet dancer. I wanted to be an artist. I was stripped from my dreams because I was supposed to be a housewife. I was a female grown up. It's a whole different story, but I was made to wear this fucking hijab thing since I was 9 years old. But as I said, my life was destroyed ever since I was wearing the hijab. My whole freedom, my whole identity stripped away from me. I was killed. And I mean it literally. My identity was stripped away from me. No more dreams, no more ballet dancer, no more artist wannabe. Everything is just broken. Just everything, just my life has turned, all the colors were stripped away from me. So that just like reminded me how that's why I'm always good at whatever I want to do. I'm always good at it because I find so much intrigue in everything because I never had the opportunity to explore. Anyways, that's why I become an artist very late. Just somebody who never knows. I was stripped away from my aspirations. I never had the opportunity to get art classes. Anyway, and still, art grants are not... Don't think that my paintings are worth enough. It's very bad that you hold grudge. I'm gonna bring my own fortune my own way, whether people like it or not. I deserve it. I just want my paintings to get what they fucking deserve, at least. I don't care what happens to me. I just want my paintings to get what they fucking deserve. Anyway, you see, I'm angry because I have the right to, but yeah, I was gonna say, so that's why I've never been able to make my dream as a superstar. Oh my god, this is also, I just remembered in my room, locked away, always wrote song and sang to myself. By the way, growing up, singing and music was a sin. That's another thing that just make you see how brave I am and how really fucking like why is this channel that I'm showing you how brave I fucking am and how crazy that I've overcome everything that was sin, everything that was wrong I want to do, and I've already done most of it, like running away, having tattoos, bitch, becoming an atheist. Everybody like at home who said that I could not, I fucking did it. Okay, next we'll be going on stage. I did go on stage. It's a long story, but you can see my other off my chest serious, but because of all my traumas, I couldn't believe in myself. So that first time I've ever been on the stage was my last, but was my happiest. But ever since that, I've become I feel in very deep depression because my traumas were the wall between me and my dreams. Fear of people always putting me down because that's my life, always put down by my own family, by my own mother. So I have to build myself again. That's why I started this series, to show people it's never too late to dream and make your dreams true. I already made my dream true as an artist, halfway there. I made my dream true as a writer. That's also another thing that I used to do when I was little. I filled my notebooks with stories, short stories, like each like two pages stories, and I used to draw as well, like sort of stories. I don't remember anything. I just remember one to do with a girl who wants to do karate or something. But yeah, writing, I already have my books out there. Singing, my music's already out there, but they're not of good quality as I want them. So baby, I'm halfway there. Now, right now, I just need to be discovered, and I need the money to help me from here on. And I need enthusiasm. But the help of people like you helps me get enthusiastic to wake up every day. Anyway, my point of my whole series, you draw your own path, you decide your fucking future on your own, the way I did this. For some reason I was having a panic attack, and when I opened the window for some fresh air, I knew I'm gonna find the moon, always watching over me since I was little. I don't know if you guys know, and I told you, I was always locked in a room with bars, so basically I was a prisoner in my own home, and I used to just watch the same moon watching over me. Here I am, I made it, I'm free. I do have anxiety and all, but at least I'm free. It's full moon, which means we should be happy. Some people say that they get really distressed when the moon is full, and that means that it's time for change. If they're not happy and they're having panic attacks, that means there's something they have to change. And for me, I know what it is. I have to get out there, but like the fucking elevator's broke. Because I want to busk, but I can't, like the bag is so heavy. I don't know, man. So yeah, that's why I'm focusing on my art right now, and the book to do with my art, and hopefully people will gonna love it and buy it. And now time for some exercises, whether I like it or not, because I'm gonna feel better afterwards, as always. Actually, I always feel better after talking to you. I always tell myself, why do I have like panic attacks? I'm supposed to feel better because I started this series, and as soon as I just talked to you, I just remember that I'm fine. It's just a matter of time. I just have to wait, and I'm so lucky to have you all by my side. Out of nowhere, I remembered something that even more distressing. My mother used to laugh at me when I used to dance. So, locked in a basement, always by myself. After coming home from school, that's where I go, homeschool, where I'm both places I'm bullied. Anyway, so I come back home, and sometimes I used to like choreograph a dance by myself, like because also music is a sin, so I used to listen to it like in my earphones. And one day I remember that I was just like choreographing a ballet dance because I literally, as I said, my dream was to dance ballet. Anyways, and then I stopped because I find my mother, the door of my room open, and she's just like pointing, like with my sibling, and she was pointing at me, just like, look at this person, is crazy, and they're just like laughing. And you can't tell me that I don't have trauma. I have all the rights, like on the stage, to be so fucking scared. I don't know how I still have belief in myself. You see why I always tell you why I get discouraged so quickly? And see how like trauma always make me stutter all over again? But the best revenge is to succeed. Past is the past. I can't change the past, but I can try to make the future the way I want it here in the present right now, the way I wish the future looks like. Like to a point, yeah, guys, you don't know, I still like have in the back of my head, one day I'll have enough money to take ballet dancing lessons even. That's how much like my dreams hurt, and I'm still hanging to them. Like I'm getting older, but I don't fucking care. I really want these dreams that I've been deprived of, that I've lost just because, no reason, just because my parents hated me, hated their lives. It's not fair. That's why I want to, because I'm living this life, this one life, and it's very short. I want to make as many dreams as I can possible. So art-wise, actually, now that I realize I'm already halfway there. Art-wise, I've done it. Writing, I've done it, and I'm almost there. I just need to be discovered, as I said. Music-wise, dancing, I can't dance. When I go on my runs, I stop in like mirrored places and I dance, make my own choreography sometimes. But because I don't have fucking space, like this is another dream in my head that I want. Once I have the money, I'm gonna move into a place where it's like I have my own space to dance. This is like something in my head. Every time I look at a place, even like when I was looking for a place like this one, I literally chose it because I can actually flip the bed, like I can make space. But I realized that the neighbors can hear me and I can hear them, so I can't dance. I don't know if you sometimes see that I've done some like little clips of me trying to dance, but I always give up. That's because the place is very small and it's very unmotivating, discouraging. So I'm not done. Like I'm really, I want to have a place of my own. Still like in my head, I don't care how old I'm gonna be. I'm gonna get a place where I have my own studio to do art, and I have my own space to make dances, like with mirrors. It's just like a dream of mine since I was little. And I will have ballet classes, and I will have all the classes that I've never had. But only time will show. If I really needed that, it will happen. But as you can see, I want to really make up for all the lost time, and I'm never done. My life is not done yet. I'm gonna start it. I deserve to live. I deserve to make my dreams true. Every child deserves that. So, long story short, my desire to dance on the stage is still burning in my heart, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to try to grasp that dream and just live it, to dance on the stage. One day I will, I can. If I really want to, I can. There's so many rock stars who made it very late, and it's okay if I made it late. You know why I stutter? It's because I don't believe in myself. It's like my bad thoughts are telling me, you can't, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to people. Fuck you, shut up. I was able to make it. I escaped my impossible life. Right now I'm living a free life, so I'm literally free right now, and I can do it again, try again. The reason I gave up is because I became homeless and I left my dream, and then I fell into depression. But we'll see. We'll see. With you guys by my side, with people, I just need people, supportive people by my side. That's why I always thank you, because it's always like supportive people around me. And as you can see, I'm just like rocking side to side, just like to soothe myself. But yes, that's that. And I'll continue exercising through, always pushing through. Always looking for a full moon. I've got to make a video and tell you all about all the anime Looking for a Full Moon and why I really resonate with it and relate to it, and always breaks my heart. It's music when it plays. Okay, so I had to stop because when I was working out, suddenly this sharp mini attack thing happened, and I was like, yep, it's time to relax. At this point, I know my limit. When this happens, I can feel when I'm getting dizzy, and I can tell when my body is being pushed to the limit. So even though it saddens me that I can't work out as much as I want, I should really take care of myself. So I was like, yep, take it easy, shower time, you'll be fine. It's all about reprogramming with super mind. Because if you see, if I succumb to my anxiety, I would actually start like thinking I'm going crazy, everything will start to go around. I'll kind of like lose my balance. That's how much like crazy is what you think. You have to be careful of what you think. So that's crazy. And as soon as I tell myself, no, I'm a fucking strong bitch, the strong bitch energy comes back. But yeah, I'm a strong bitch and I can do it. Food time. How when you force yourself to eat, you realize that you are actually hungry. This nauseous stuff is... Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm having a rush of a panic attack. So hopefully talking to you will help. I do have anxiety medication, but as I said, I don't want to dwell on them. It's been so long since I had the panic attack. I think that's why the rush is coming back. Okay. My worry is because I live alone. This is my only worry. I should be fine. My anxiety attack is about worrying about the future. And I'll be stuck like this in this life. Being alone, scared. Feeling like I'm going crazy with my dreams. But the elevator's not helping. And I'm really stressed because like today I went to do the groceries and I was really tired. Like I don't know if it's, I feel like it's strange. It's like I eat enough, I exercise, still like my weight is going down sometimes. I have to really ask my GP for I don't have the money, but I'll see. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Things will be fine. I think next week is my injection actually, which will bring me more panic attack. Before it wasn't, but right now because I'm so on edge that when the nurse like injects me, she can feel it, like I'm jumping, my whole body is jumping out of anxiety. It's crazy. I'm not gonna die from anxiety though. I'm stronger than this. I've overcome so much. So I'm gonna put it on my to-do list that tomorrow when I wake up I'm gonna call the clinic and I'm gonna ask for my GP if he can make a blood test before the injection. Okay, so since writing always relaxes me and puts me back on track, and then I realized that nothing was wrong, I have made a new thing for myself. Since I want to finish the project quickly as well, I'm gonna work on the Mensi, and every night I'm gonna write a little bit of the stories for the book. So as soon as I finish from the Mensi project book, next will be, because I already have all the paintings sorted for the book, I just need the stories to be finished. And basically will be also finished really quick. And for art scientists, I just put pictures and that's it, easy. Because it's a digital art, the art scientist one. So it's basically just copy paste into the document, which is easy. So I can't wait to finish these and then continue writing my novels, yay. So I opened Instagram and I saw this. And it really resonated with me. It's so true. I'm not delusional. If it really scares me, this dream, and I always come back to it, that means it really means it's important to me, and it's literally what I need for growth, exactly. But this is what the journey is about. So this is the thing, I will never give up. I don't have a choice to give up. Lucky me that I started this series. Good on me. It was very hard. I don't know what to do. I was lost. I'm so glad that I gave myself. I know I'm actually lucky, like because of people. Otherwise I would have really thought that I was going mad. I actually thought that I was going mad by starting this series, but I'm glad that people actually saw it in the positive way, because that's what I'm telling myself. That's actually very positive for somebody who's scared about the world, who had a very scary upbringing. They found solace, or they felt like would be a good idea for them to move on, so they can get out of self-isolation and can move on. So slowly, one step at a time. I'm really thankful for the little community I'm gathering or absorbing. That means I really deserve the support and love, and yes, I'm thankful. I feel better again. I think that this is actually a sign for me that I have to fix my sleep indeed. This always happens, like my body will be all over the shop when I don't sleep properly, and I really have to fix my sleep. The thing is, I'm worried the medication, like I have to keep each dose because I take a medication daily. I don't want to bore you with that, but long story short, I'm worried taking the medication earlier might fuck me up somehow, but I don't think so. It should be fine. I really want to fix my sleep. Right now it's 12:52, which is like basically 1 a.m. very soon, and I am already planning that I'm going to edit this video and post it very short. And yeah, as I said, I want to make these videos short, and that would be great. That would be great if I actually accomplish this. Hot lemonade, hot lemon tea is the best thing I've ever done to myself. So relaxing, so chill. I'm going to sleep right now, and I will see you tomorrow. But today's day was finally eventful. So tonight I'm just gonna finish all the paintings, the first 10 paintings of Mensi. The reason it took me longer because there are some sold paintings that I don't have on me to take new pictures of. So I had to find the old folder and then re-edit these images and put them, add them to the other 10. Anyway, so there will be 20 more paintings left, but that shouldn't take long. Just edit them, chuck them back to Mensi. And that's it. I wanted to do the eBay thing, my accessories, sold them to eBay, but I don't need to rush. I can give myself time, and I might be able to ask, because like if I sell them on eBay, imagine I sell them on eBay, go busking, somebody buys it, somebody on eBay also buys it, and then it's like, so better let me try on person. If it's not successful, I can always go back to eBay, but right now I do have time until the next rent, so I'll see, but I'll be fine, and I feel so much better. But yeah, do learn from this video that whatever you think, you can bring. So when my brain was telling me, hey, you're not feeling well, you're not hungry, when I literally told myself I am hungry, I am enjoying food. And what helps us well is actually to taste the food and be grateful that I can feed myself. Yeah, so this kind of little simple things that can help you program your brain and put you back on track, basically. Crazy how negative thoughts can fuck you up really bad. It's really crazy, but as soon as you just get away from them, you're back on track and you'll be fine. Anyway, good night. I'll see you tomorrow, but love yourself. Actually, I want to show you. So from this day on, what is it today? So Monday, because right now it's 1 a.m. so basically it's Tuesday, and because I didn't put anything on Monday because I forgot about the schedule, the planner, so I just put all of these hearts just to remind myself self-love. So this whole week I just remind myself self-love. Usually I put here just like random things for the whole week, and this reminder for this week is self-love. Yeah, but last week was YouTube writing accessories, which actually been working finally. Anyways, so yeah, self-love, and I'm gonna call the GP as I said for the blood test. I'm gonna work on my website banner. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I can also work on an accessory. I can show you like in my vlog how I make my accessories in person. But yeah, one thing at a time. Good night. I love you, and I'm watching over you. I'm always watching over you, watching you sleep. What are you doing there? Good night.